What's up guys, Ryan here from Inspire, and this weekend we're going to be doing a review on the DJI Mavic Pro. Now I've owned it 6 months. It's a nice little follow on from the video I did last week, which you can find up the top left of the best settings to use on the DJI for the cinematic results. Let's roll the intro. So at the moment you can buy the Mavic Pro for around £750 on Amazon. I'm going to drop a link in the description below. Now, with it being priced under £1,000 now, I think I paid just over £1,000 pretty soon after it first came out actually. So now it's dropped in price, it's probably the best time to go and get your hands on one. Now a lot of people say that you should probably buy you know, a kind of entry-level drone, maybe for £300–400 dollars. To be honest, there's just no point. They are not going to have the same features as the Mavic does. They're not going to have the same safety features as well, with all of your sensors and obstacle avoidance. So the chances are you're going to go out, buy a £300–400 drone, you've never flown one before, and you're just going to smash it to pieces, and then you're going to have to go out and buy another one, when in reality, spend a few hundred more and get the Mavic Pro. So I wanted to kind of have a chat about what I actually think the Mavic is like. Like I said at the start of the video, I've owned it for around kind of 6–7 months now. I've used it a lot of times, so over in the UK I've taken it on holiday as well, so I'm going to go over a little bit later in the video what it's like to travel with, getting through the airports and stuff like that, because I see on these forums on Facebook and stuff, people are always asking, can I take my Mavic here, can I take it there, etc. So we're going to cover that off a little bit later on in the video. So, as I mentioned in last week's video, if you're expecting to get the Mavic out of the box and get these stunning cinematic, you know, kind of videos and footage, it's quite frankly just not going to happen. You do need to do your research, you do need to have a look, kind of have a play around with the settings, find out what's best for you. As I've already linked the previous week's video, I'm not going to do that again, but go check it out anyway. They're my favourite settings, yours might be different, and somebody else's is going to be different to mine. But, you know, obviously when it first arrived I was excited to get it out of the box. I was going to do this whole kind of like Casey Neistat film feel to it. It just doesn't happen like that. So there's stuff that you need to do. Also, since I obviously unboxed the Mavic and flew it for the first time, there's been a ton of features now that have been added via updates and, you know, kind of firmware updates and stuff like that for the Mavic. So, you know, now is a really good time to buy anything really from DJI. They're doing some really cool stuff at the moment, making some fantastic products, whether it's a drone or it's a handheld gimbal for a phone. You know, they're really doing amazing things, so you definitely kind of want to go in and check out some of their stuff they're doing at the moment. Now I just want to kind of go over and really show you guys. It's going to be difficult on video, you kind of really need one in your hand, but I just want to go over kind of really how small this is. So obviously, you know, when you've kind of got the legs in and all the props are off and stuff like that, if you're going to travel, it's just absolutely tiny. I mean, it's literally the size of my hand, and you know, your controller as well, it's just ridiculous how small and compact this drone actually is, but yet you can shoot 4K video. It's crazy. I mean, I probably wouldn't recommend going and buying the Fly More combo. In my opinion, it's a little bit of a waste of money. The only good thing you get are the extra batteries, but you know, if you're kind of just getting started, you just really, you know, kind of just get the basic package. If you want to add another battery later on, I've got 4 now, but obviously I use the Mavic on professional shoots as well. So they do say you're going to get about 28–29 minutes flight time. I haven't been able to fly that long. Realistically, you're probably looking at 15–20 minutes. I think the 28–29 minutes are perfect conditions, etc. Obviously, if you're going to put it in sport mode and you just want to have a mess about with it, you know, your time's going to reduce. But you know, I've bought a few extra batteries as well because I don't want to be restricted on a shoot as to how much footage I can actually get. And then if I'm putting another battery into the Mavic, I just simply get the others on charge, you know, whilst I'm flying or whilst I'm shooting something else. So if the weather brightens up, which that seems to be our biggest issue in the UK when trying to shoot drone footage and outside work, we have probably 5-10 minutes of good weather, so we need everything to be ready and get that drone kind of up in the sky as soon as we possibly can. Now, in terms of the Fly More combo, obviously it does come with a bag. It's entirely up to you guys whether you actually want to get that or not. It's pretty pointless. I actually bought a case from Amazon. It's, you know, they're nice, they're small, they're really easy to travel with. The Mavic Pro fits kind of absolutely perfect in this. It's not going to move about, you know, if you've got it in your suitcase and stuff like that. So highly recommend this case. I'll put a link down in the description if you guys want to go and check it out and get yourself one. So be sure to have a look. Just while I'm on the kind of accessories part, if you are planning on taking your Mavic away, you know, if you're going on family holidays or if you're traveling professionally to shoot, you're definitely going to need some of these. So these are lipo-safe bags. You put your batteries in them, and you're going to struggle to take it anywhere without these, especially through airports and on aeroplanes. They're going to want you to put your batteries in these. I've never really had difficulty getting through an airport with the Mavic. You'll probably get asked a few questions, so what I usually do is put the drone itself in your main suitcase, which would go in the hold on an aeroplane, and then your batteries you just keep, you know, with you, taking your hand luggage, your carry-on, whatever you want to call it, but they must be in these bags. There's not many people anymore that will let you fly without the batteries being in here. Just simply because of the risk involved with fire and explosions, and obviously not fantastic on a plane. Another accessory which, well, I think is an absolute must-have is a little kind of charging point like this. I can't remember who makes this or where I got it from, but I'll try and have a look for you guys. So basically what you do is you simply just put each of your batteries into there. Now it's not going to charge all your batteries at the same time, but what it will kind of save time in doing is you put all 4 batteries on there. It will start charging the lowest first, and then obviously it will work its way around. Really good, because obviously you don't need to keep having to get up, checking on the status of your battery and then swapping it over, blah blah. You just simply stick all of them on there and just leave it to charge, whether it's overnight or for a few hours or whatever you wanted to do. Now, another accessory I want to go over is just simply this. Now, all it is a joystick mold, kind of cover, case, whatever you want to call it. So you just simply, I don't even know why I'm doing this, it's pretty self-explanatory. You just simply pop it on like that, and it's going to stop your joysticks from moving when traveling. You know, even if you're not going on an aeroplane, just stick it on there. Unlike the Mavic Air now, which has just come out, where you can actually detach your joysticks, if you get your controller out your bag and you find one of these is not there, it's going to be a major issue, and it's going to cost a lot of money to either one, get fixed and replaced, or you're going to have to buy another controller. So I think you can pick these up for about £7 or £8. So for the sake of it, you know, to save that money further down the line in case they do break, just simply go get yourself one. I just wanted to give my opinion on the actual Mavic Pro. Now, despite DJI bringing out newer drones since I had the Mavic, there's just been no need whatsoever to change. Obviously the Mavic Air looks fantastic. I'm probably going to look at getting one of them, just not for professional work, just for traveling, going away and stuff. It's obviously going to be a lot easier because it's a lot smaller than the Mavic, but I absolutely have no intention of getting rid of my drone. It's just fantastic. I don't really know what else to say. I mean, okay, there's a few little annoying parts on it, but any product that's released, you know, it's never ever going to be perfect. The quality of the image and footage you get is just unbelievable, considering it's going to cost you £750. You know, the obstacle avoidance is fantastic. The different modes you have, the follow me, the point of interest, you know, they're just incredible. Point of interest I use quite a lot, especially if I'm on a professional shoot, because the drone just simply does, you know, all of the work for me, and it's going to be the smoothest you can possibly get it. I think you're going to have to be an incredible drone pilot to be able to get footage that smooth, you know, especially kind of panning your gimbal and everything like that at the same time. So, you know, if you're sat here watching videos on YouTube, or whether you need to go and buy the Mavic, is it worth it? Is it worth spending that money? Yes, just go and buy one.